Greetings, kiddies, and welcome to a special cutting room floor edition of Deadheaddaddy's Creepy Things. In the making of the second episode, we had to cut a whole bunch of cool things out, so we're offering those things to you now. I hope you enjoy them. I have always been a big fan of the old countdowns before films, so the original idea was to include this before the opening credits of the last episode. Unfortunately, it had to be cut for time, but you can expect it to show up in later episodes. Next, we have some production stills from both Hank vs. the Undead and Easter Sunday. I really wanted to use these shots to overlay the actual reviews because I just thought it would be kind of neat to show you some behind-the-scenes footage of both of those films. Unfortunately, in the editing process, I ran out of time and I just couldn't include them. But I want to include them here because there are some really cool things to see. As I've been making connections in the horror world, I've found some really cool sites that I wanted to include in the show, so I thought it'd be funny to do it as an intermission. Again, unfortunately, this section had to be cut out, but you can probably expect it to be in later episodes. Here are the sites that would have been plugged in the second episode. The House of Mysterious Secrets, specializing in horror merchandise and collectibles. You can find them at www.houseofmysteriousSecrets.com or on Facebook. Monster Bash, June 22nd through the 25th in Mars, Pennsylvania. Classic monster movie convention and film festival celebrating the films of the silent era through the 60s. They're located at www.monsterbash.us or www.creepyclassics.com. Macabre Melodies was the biggest and hardest part to cut from episode 2, as there were some really cool tunes I wanted to recommend for you guys. Here's that section of the show in its entirety. Welcome, boils and ghouls, to Macabre Melodies, where I'm just going to take a little bit of time to recommend some cool music if you like horror to mix with your grooves. First up, I'm going to start out with the soundtrack to Easter Sunday, the movie I, of course, reviewed earlier in the episode. I really like this CD because it's very eclectic, like the movie itself. It's got rap, it's got screamo, it's got prog rock, there's punk, there's pop, there's all kinds of different stuff on here. And even if you're not a fan of some of those genres, the CD itself really just gives you the vibe of the movie. It gives you fond memories of watching it. Also, a neat thing about it, it's got a Tarantino vibe, where there's quotes from the movie and stuff like that. So it's just fun, like the movie. Next up, the gang at Fangoria Music were nice enough to send your old Deadheaddaddy a copy of The Horde Volume 2. Now this CD surprised me. What it was is, I expected it to be like screamo or horror hardcore metal, like Slayer or something like that. This CD is actually primarily instrumentals that would make good scores for movies. Some of the songs have Halloween vibe or a Friday the 13th vibe. Just really cool stuff. A couple of the songs do have singing on them. One of the bands kind of has a Manson vibe, but that's cool, man. So yeah, very, very cool instrumental CD for the most part. Definitely nice background music, and it will creep you out. Finally, we have a local band, local to me anyways, Lords of the Highway. These guys are really cool if you like rockabilly, with a nice little horror mix to it. Some of the stuff really reminds me of the Misfits in a good way. These guys really rock. I've had the pleasure to check them out live. A lot of energy, really cool guys. So, I will put links in the description to the sites where you can find this stuff. Easter Sunday, I do definitely want to let you know that you can download this CD from most of the popular download sites already. So, go ahead and check these out, and I will be back.
Hey, John, over here, man. Over here, look, it's me.
And finally, we have a logo that I was working on that I felt just didn't really work out. And I want to thank Five Finger Tees for the awesome shirts I've been wearing the last couple episodes. And that's it. I hope you have all enjoyed this haphazardly thrown together episode. And as always, stay creepy.